What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another review of Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. This is season 3, episode 2. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Ashley. You can call me Ash. Yo, what we like to do is we just like to, chop it up a little bit, talk about the latest episodes that we got going on. I'll be here every week or at least every other week when it comes to these episodes. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Like this video if you enjoy it. Watch a couple of other videos, see if you like it, girl. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I would love that if you do. But definitely liking the video definitely helps you, girl. Helps my channel a whole lot. So please definitely hit that like button for me. So getting on into it, not even wasting any time, y'all. In typical Love and Hip Hop fashion, everything was going good, going smoothly. Everybody seemed to have been recovering from the first day, only for things to just still go left once people start arriving, once conversations start opening up about feelings and this and that. Like, they can't win for losing, but that's typical, right? That's typical, and we love it. We love it. All right, so boom, first recovery. Thank you, Tierra Marie. Thank you. I'm proud of her for the fact of, her being able to be like, hey, you know what? I was definitely going to speak to her all in all, but definitely probably, what she called it, intubated. A nice way of saying because I was intoxicated or I was under the influence, basically, of a substance. Well, I'm trying to be cute about it. So basically, she calls Zell, talks about the situation, talks about her, getting into it, and basically probably, had alcohol, not have been in the mix or whatever, things may not have went down the way that they had went down. And Alexis even, took the, initiative to take the first step to clear the air with her, clear things up. And so boom, they were actually able even to hug it out. So cool. That's growth. That's what this, show is all about. So boom, let's get past that. So, everybody doesn't necessarily know each other on the show, which we know, right? So Scrap and Gunplay, their new meeting or whatever or whatnot, and Scrap was just mentioning how he had kind of, I guess maybe pulled Gunplay to the side or whatever in regards to how he had just interjected himself in the whole situation when Mariah Lynn and Carly was getting into it, all that blah. Oh, when all that drama and all that was going down or whatever, whatnot. And his little childish self, admitted he wanted to see a fight. And real quick, y'all need to stop that, man. Y'all need to stop promoting and wanting to always see black women fight. Like, it's already enough. And then y'all, like, nah. Be the one to break up the fight, to try to stop the fight. Like, be that one. Don't be trying to promote the fight. But he took that accountability. He was like, you know what? Talking to, basically saying, I wanted to see the fight, whatever, but at the same time, I shouldn't have interjected. And you know what? I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to clear that up in the air. Boom. They talked. They was able to clear things up. Boom. Like, what do you mean? Everything is like going good. Everything is like clearing up here. So my girl Tokyo shows up. She was supposed to have been there the first day, but she got stuck with Chaotic, so she had quarantine for a second. So thankfully it sounds like she has shown negative, while Chaotic took another test and he shows up inconclusive. Like, so wait, what? So like, how could, like, why not? Y'all can't just like retest me? Y'all can't just go get another test? Because maybe it's clearly something's going on with that test. Y'all can quarantine me again for another day because y'all test came back inconclusive? Nah, y'all need to test me again. I'm not playing with y'all. I ain't got, man, I want Chaotic in the party. I want Chaotic to be in the mix. I want my boy to be able to act a fool. Like, the females is already taking over or whatever or whatnot. Like, it's so many different females or whatever, whatnot. Like, we need some more guys, single guys, like, up in the mix of this thing or whatnot. So today was, Carnival or whatever or whatnot, hosted by Amara. So of course everybody, got their outfits on, got their feathers. Like, KK really was like showing up for the girls. Like, come on, like, is she technically an auntie? Because I'm wondering these days, like, am I technically an auntie? But Shorty's definitely an auntie, I think, out in these streets right now. So she was looking good, definitely putting on, like, everybody was real cute and they little get-ups or whatever or whatnot. Like, I'm trying to go to a carnival. Like, we go try to get this up first, like, all that first, but we gonna get there. So let me see, y'all, what else was going on. Back to basically this what I really want to chop it up and talk about, right? So what happened? I just lost my whole train of thought, like thinking about who gunplay and the whole trick situation. So yes, so like I told y'all, my girl Toik, she just showed up. That's my baby. But like, she talking about, obviously, she was surprised she was invited on this trip. She hadn't talked to Carly, nor to Spice in a minute, but, hey, that's kind of, sometimes how things go or whatever and whatnot. So as far as, everything is cool. When she gets to the carnival party, Carly pulls her up like, we need to talk later. Here we go. And maybe this could explain why Tokyo went from like 0 to 100 when, they finally got to talking about it. Because I was like, wait, pause. Like, hold on. Wait, Tok, like, why you popping off already, like, so hard? Like, and I guess, like, maybe I'm trying to, like, understand, like, what she mean by the whole, like, I don't fuck with you like that, I don't fuck with you like that, or, I don't play with you like that, or basically, all that. Like, y'all know what y'all saying. So what does that mean? Like, because I thought we was cool. So are you saying, like, you don't play with me like that, as in you don't, like, sorry, y'all, so boo. It seemed like basically once she kind of just said that, Tokyo was already like, you know what, I'm not for the funny stuff, whatever, I'm not with it. So later on, they basically ended up having Nikki Baby hosted a lingerie fashion show. Again, KK's coming out, showing out for the aunties. And everybody had like whiteboards and they could rate like the 10 like 1 through 10 chaotic up here, or like, cause he could see everything that was going on from where his room is and where they were set up. So he got a big old whiteboard right, and his ratings or whatever, whatnot. Like, it looked like it was a good time. So it was like crazy when things went left, because this is where basically it went left. So Jen basically, wanted to get up and be like, basically wanted to approach the tension. Because at Carnival Day, MJ and Shay shows up. And we basically found out that Shay was invited by Mariah Lynn. And apparently, though, Mariah Lynn invited Shay, and Shay decided to have her +1, of course, MJ. And that, of course, just brought a whole lot of tension. I know I just went like from one to the other. I know how I'm going to do, but I'm trying to like circle all this around at the same time. So, of course, okay, this is what I'm trying to understand here first. How, like, what's going on? What was recorded first? Because either way, I'm pissed off that I have to yet again see this whole drama in regards to, oh, she fucked the homie, oh, blah, oh, this, oh, that, oh, they was friends, they wasn't best friends, but they was homies, they was cool, she and he introduced her, yeah, she got twins, like, I'm done with this drama. They addressed all this on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Yet we're here on Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion addressing it yet again. I feel like in a way that this might have happened prior this show might have been filmed before Miami. But then I'm like, so why did we need to cause this storyline up again? But you know what? From what I learned though, well, no, because for them to be in Jamaica, wasn't no way that they was going back and forth. So it wasn't like, no, wasn't no way they could have been going back and forth to still, unless they were, maybe they were in the midst of recording the show at the same time. And the drama was still going on. Y'all know I always like to figure out like the storylines, y'all. I should try to go look a little bit into that, but I ain't gonna do but so much. So anywho, either way, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Like, it's like at this point, like, well, no, clearly she's not pregnant, or like, or is she pregnant and hiding it? Yeah, okay. All right. I'm off of y'all. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole trying to figure out what was this. Either way, why are we still talking about this? I'm sick of this. And of course, that's the first thing that they come in talking about with everybody about, basically their storyline, about all that and what's going on. So by the time they get to the fashion show, while everything was cute, everything looked like it was a vibe, apparently though there's still like tension, and you can still feel tension. One, mainly because of Shay. And apparently Shay spoke to Spice, and apparently they met before, and everything was copacetic. And when she tried to speak to her, she didn't respond. I'm like, okay, all right, Spice. But I kind of I knew immediately that Spice was pissed off because it was already drama popping off, and then people were showing up that weren't invited or whatever or whatnot. I figured like that's what it was. So, and which that's what it was or whatever or whatnot. So, when Jen decides to, bring up all this tension or whatever, not Spice, Tokyo, goes off about her, like, on her, like, if you're not having fun, you find something to play with. And I'm like, why you coming for this girl like that? Like, I kind of feel her. I think she just wants to address the elephant in the room. We're here to have a good time. Everybody's like clicked up. I want to, get to know people who I don't know. Like, I want to come on this trip for what I actually came on this trip for. So, that turned into Tokyo and Carly and Spice kind of like, going at it. And basically, Carly's issue with Tokyo was apparently Tokyo made a comment about that all the vets should be taken off of the show. It sounded like Spice was co-signing, like, yeah, you said that. And we know Carly. I can't take it away from Carly, because one thing about it, when Carly says something, one thing, yes, she got receipts, and she be knowing what she be talking about. So I'm like, dang, Toke, like, I'm quiet. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, y'all know I be talking like these, like my best friends and stuff. Like, these my people. And like, I'm sitting here like two through. Like, okay, Tokyo denying it, saying that she didn't say it, whatever. But apparently it was heard. A lot of people heard it or know about it. So that turns into Spice, basically approaching, and I mean aggressively approaching Shay about who invited her, how was she invited. Now, mind you, Mariah and Amara did talk and, clear the air in regards to how she was invited, that she invited her. She didn't know in regards to their beef and, all this stuff that they had going on. So maybe, I guess, it had not gotten back to Spice yet that's what the case was, or maybe she just wanted to go ahead and just like address it and maybe just put it out there in the street or whatever or whatnot. So it just got left from right there. It looked like, so Tokyo comes back out. She's like, she ended up coming back out because she's leaving. She was like, I can go home. I ain't got to stay here. Y'all know, da. She ends up like walking away. She ends up like coming back. It looked like she watching, but next thing you know, everybody else like talking, getting into it, but next thing you know, she is attacking somebody, which looks very well like Carly. If it's not Carly, then it's Estelita. And if it's Estelita, I'm like, Why? That part don't make... Can y'all hear that? I'm glad I'm about done because they being real rude. So, whew, y'all, clearly all this stuff, y'all already know, all this stuff gonna have to like get out. They're gonna have to air all this shit out basically before things really start to turn over. And hopefully maybe by the next day, you know, some people sleep on it, or the next day after that, you know, people will be ready to like address and clear up things at the same time. You know, who knows? But all I know is just some it's stirring. I kind of, you know, what y'all think about Amara though? Do y'all think that she still has something for MJ? Do y'all think that she, you know, that's technically done? Like, definitely, y'all know, drop me some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on what's going on as of currently with this episode. Throw me some likes down here. Throw me some hearts down here, right here, and the comments as well if you made it this far in the video. And don't forget to like the video. That's so important. If you don't do none of those comments, definitely just like that video, okay? So, I'll be here with y'all. Like I said, I'll be here like every week or every other week. So, I'll see y'all in the next recap. Peace.